This is the model TV. So let's see how to make this beautiful satellite fascinator with veil knit. Yes, it's a repeat design because so many people have been asking for it. So I'll be using veil knit, bishop cap trimming, millinery wire, a little gum, scissors, cutter, and did I say little gum? Yes, and candle gum. So then I'll be using crinoline. You can use crinoline, you can use feathers of any kind. It's up to you how you want it. So this is it. First step is to cut your millinery wire into your desired size. This is entirely your decision to take, how wide you want the brim to be. Okay, and also if you are using the normal veil knit that is long and doesn't have width, you have to be careful with the size of your circle so that you'll be able to cover it up properly. So for my length, I'm using, as you can see on the tape. So the next step is to bind. After cutting the millinery wire, you bind both edges together to have a circle. This is simple. You use your thread, you can use your candle gum, whichever one you find easier, you can use it. You can use your candle gum, you can use your bias or anything, but I'm using thread, my black thread. Have you subscribed to the Model TV? If you haven't, kindly hit the subscription button now and also turn on all notifications so that you get notified whenever I upload a video, because yours truly will always upload interesting and educating videos. And I promise you, if you try these styles on, it will sure look good on you. And don't forget, this is festive season. A call will come asking for this particular design, so don't find yourself wanting. Stay put and watch the process, and don't forget to comment, like, and share the video. Let's continue. So that was the first step, cutting the millinery wire and binding it to form a circle. So the next step in this video will be to attach your veil knit to the millinery wire, like to cover your millinery wire. But before then, we'll have to wrap this millinery wire with bias. Of course, you can pipe it with the bias, you can wrap it with the bias, it's up to you. But if you're piping it, you have to attach the veil knit to the millinery wire before you now pipe it. But if you are wrapping it, like what I'll be doing shortly, you wrap it first before you now attach your veil knit to it. Reason being that if you are piping it, it will cover your sewing. Okay, if you are wrapping it like what I'm doing now, it is not an issue because you use the same color of thread to do the tagging and it will not show. So this is how it looks like after wrapping it with the velvet bias. You can use the normal bias, you can use tiny cords, you can use even your normal material. You just cut it into sizable shape and use it for the wrapping. Let me let you know that you can ask me anything in the comment section and I'll be right there to answer. So if you know you will not be able to control the veil knit, you can use your pin and tack it down before you use your thread to do the sewing. So this will take a while. This is where the major work in this design is, and you have to take your time and do this well. Remember, this is just a knit, so if you do not do it properly, there's that tendency that it will pull off when you are covering it. Okay, bringing in the other embellishments, the other designs. Okay, so while doing this, take your time and ensure that you do the tagging well, that you do not leave any place out, like hold everything with your thread and your needle. This is not a design that you can rush over. You have to be calm. You have to take your time to make it neat and unique. So like I said, if you're not comfortable just walking like that, you can use your a pin to hold it down, and also take into consideration that the more you drag this veil knit now, the more you reshape the millinery wire. So if you were looking for a proper circle, remember not to drag so that it will not change to an oval shape, because by the time you start dragging and pulling it, the shape will change from circle to oval. So you handle it with care, except you want it to give you another shape aside circle. Like and share this video. I will not forget to remind you to subscribe, to turn on all notification, and to react to this video. Your reaction gives me the encouragement to keep doing what I'm doing. Okay, so just react. Let me hear from you in the comment section, and let me know if you'll be trying this style out, because I assure you that it will sure look good on you. So try it out, and you can share this style with your customers, okay, your bride to be, your bridal train. Of course, you can make this thing in a smaller size for any other ceremony, ranging from weddings, burial, church. You can name them. It is suitable. Okay, and this is black. Black is unique. I don't know if you guys love black as much as I do, but I love it so much. And I can do tens and tens of fascinators in this particular color, and I will never get tired. So I had mentioned earlier that this is the main work in this design, and when once you get this right, then you've gotten every other thing right. When once you finish this, it means you have finished the design already, because every other thing that we will be doing is just embellishment, and you can do it anyhow. Remember, embellishment, you put it here, you put it there, at the end of the day it turns to style. But you can't miss how to tag this, how to sew it neatly, because if you do not do it well, it will cause you issues along the line. So you have to take your time and do this. So after doing all the sewing, ensuring that you've sewn it firmly, you now take your time to carefully and neatly cut out the excesses. Okay, please, while doing this, take absolute care. You need to be very careful, because if you mistakenly cut one line of this knit, it will cause you issues that you need to bring everything down and start all over again, which is very painful. So while trimming, be careful. So this is it. The brim is ready. So while I had finished cutting out the excesses, I realized that there's this place that is trying to pull out, so I had to secure it once again. Please ensure you check this round and be assured that it's okay. So let's start embellishment. Let's start the design. I wanted to use normal gum, but it will not hold for a long time. This is just knit, so let's use candle gum. Then this cap I'm using is a ready-made cap. It is called bishop cap. In case you want to go looking for it, it's bishop cap. We have this small size, we have the bigger size, and then there is a baby size. So it depends on what you want. You specify it and they will know what to give you. So you just spray the candle gum on the bishop cap and then place it on the knit just like this. You have to look for the center. Okay, this should be the center. you don't take it anywhere else aside the center, so that you have a balance design. So just that, then when you are sure that the gum has stick, the net is holding the net firmly and tightly, you trim out that part so that you can have free access to the inner part of the bishop cap. My dear, with this design, we are ready. This fascinator is ready. So this is just the finishing now. I'll be piping it, should I say piping, or covering it with my velvet bias, just to give it a very neat finishing. So I forgot to mention that you can as well cover the bishop cap with your trimming, your lace material, your sample lace. You can of course make anything out of it. You can use bridal to cover it. It all depends on what you're looking at. So this video came as a special demand. I had to do it all over again because my best ranking video is actually this video, but I had a whole lot of reaction and complaints that it wasn't clear enough, and I hope that this is clear enough for you, my esteemed viewers. And I also hope that you'll be trying this out, and let me hear from you in the comment section if this tutorial adds any value, makes any sense, has provided any information, any helpful information. So let me hear from you in the comment section. Don't leave without reacting. I'll appreciate if you do. So I'm done covering this. So at the end, you can still use bias to like give the bishop cap a facelift. You can use trimming, you can use stones, like I said, you can use sample lace, you know, all those appliques. Yeah, you can use appliques. It all depends on you and what you want. So this is you building exactly what you want. Okay, so I'm done with this design. The next thing will be to attach the crinoline bow. So you can use feathers. Okay, you can even use the same velvet to make a bow or something, to make any design and then attach. So you know how to make this crinoline bow. You just do it as I'm doing, and then you fix it there. You can bring in any feathers of your choice, whatsoever pleases you. You can make this very loud with good rich feathers. You can make it very common and insignificant with just this crinoline. Okay, but for me, this video was just about how to attach your velvet to the millinery wire, like how to make your satellite fascinator, and I am sure I have been able to do that in this short video. So let's attach the Alice band using candle gum. It's very easy. Okay, let's have this done. And that is it. So I would love to hear from you. Meanwhile, turn on all notifications so that you get notified whenever I upload a video. See you in my next video. Love you.